Do it now.
So, how was work, darling?
Another accident happened at the site today. Poor Ashong. You know Ashong? The one that brought the apples when Ma was in the hospital last month? You know, I've been telling the management that the beams weren't secured properly enough. But did they listen? No. All they care about is whether this can be done by tomorrow, whether the deadline can be met. And now you look at Ashong. He's in the hospital because of them. They don't give a shit about their workers at all. What?
Ma, let me help you.
Ma.
Thank you, Lynn. Ayo, you're such a good daughter-in-law. Ayo, my John is so lucky to have you. His family is so lucky to have you. As you know, my boys are all a bit useless one.
Nonsense, Lama. John is very good to me. And Jason, such a hard worker.
Aiya, but sometimes I think he work a little too hard. Never work smart like my John.
Ma,
Aiya, kidding only lah. You know I love you both equally.
that's what you always say.
Hey, don't talk back to me. I may be old, but my hearing still 金家后 okay. Hey, eat, everybody eat. Aiyo, food getting cold already.
Ma, have some fish. The doctor said you should eat more and we don't buy this often anyway.
Aiya, don't need. Fish I can take. Besides, I prefer the fins.
Ma, the fin's not a lot of meat. Come, help me take this part.
I like the fins. Aiyo, you should eat more instead. You must be hungry after a long day of work.
Thanks, Ma.
Thanks, Ma.
What about... Never mind.
Jason, what about you? How was work today?
Oh yeah, Dee, how's work? How did the thought of your boss go? Do you get it? Hey, speak up, Blair. I cannot hear you. Did you get a promotion or not?
No, I didn't.
Seriously? I thought I asked you to march in there and demand it from him.
Darling, don't.
Dee, you've been working for the man over 10 years now. Slaving your life away. I ask you, peanuts Come on lah. You don't even have your own bloody cubicle. The only cubicle you have is in the office toilet. And that's not even entirely yours.
Really? Coming from you? Please lah. At least I actually went to university and have an office to work in. I have aircon, while all you do is slave out on a summer day. Why don't you go take a look in the mirror before you open your mouth and talk? You, of all people, don't get to judge me.
Guys, not at the dinner table. Please.
Look, Dee, I just want the best for you. He's clearly walking all over you.
He's not. It's just been a hard year. That's all. He says he'll strongly consider promoting me next year. I'm just trying to be understanding. Something that you can learn from. Now can we just continue eating? I really don't want to upset Ma.
Yeah, he's right. Let's not.
I'm just trying to understand you. Strongly consider? What kind of PR bullshit is that? Come on, Dee. I beg you. Open your eyes. It's clear he doesn't value you as his employee. You should just quit.
Yeah,
You're not being fair to him.
Oh, I'm the one not being fair.
Can you two stop fighting? Look what you've done.
They haven't done anything to me. Just ate a little too fast.
Okay, fine. But we can't keep living like this. Your hospital bills aren't getting any cheaper. And D, we're just barely getting by. If touch wood Ma ends up in a hospital again like last month, what are we gonna do? Sell the house and sleep on the streets?
Hey, I'm still very healthy, okay? My health, my problem.
Ma, stop trying to pretend that everything's okay.
Everything is okay.
It's not, Ma. It's not.
So, what do you propose?
I plan to go to the bank this Saturday. See if I can get a loan. A little money will help this house right now.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Again? Didn't they reject you the last time?
Yeah, right. Last month.
What's wrong with asking? You know what the problem with you is? You can't even be bothered to... Never mind. If you're free this Saturday, do you want to come and follow me?
I can't. I've an event to attend to.
Wow, Jason going for events now. Ah.
An event? Since when do you go for events?
It's a housewarming for my boss that you're always raving about. He has a bungalow in Bukit Timah and was generous enough to invite all his employees. He says I'm welcome to bring my family, but I didn't know how to break the news without you blowing up in my face.
Seriously, it's just an excuse for him to rub his wealth in our faces. I can't believe that man can afford to buy multiple houses while the four of us are living in this shit.
Sounds amazing. We would love to go. Right, Ma?
Go where?
She's thrilled.
Didn't ask me.
Come on, darling. You know the fresh air would do Ma such good. And aren't you curious to finally meet this big boss of Jason's and see what he's really about?
Yeah, I want to see what a piece of shit.
Then that's settled. Okay? We are going.
Wait, D, your boss quite rich, right? Why don't you ask him for some money?
No! He's my boss! I can't just go to him and ask him for a loan.
Again? With the money?
What's wrong with just asking?
It's a matter of principle.
What principle? We are barely getting by and all you care about is face. Really?
We don't need the money.
See, even Ma says we don't need the money. We should just respect her wishes. I'm not gonna go ask him for a loan.
Yeah, he's right.
Fine, then I will.
No! Look, John, I'm in his good graces. I will get the promotion. I promise. Pretty soon, we won't have to worry about money or bills anymore. But you just have to give me time. And be patient. And trust me. You have to trust me.
Okay, fine. I trust you.
Good. Then I'll see you at the housewarming on Saturday.
So happy you are finally going for a party. What should I wear? The dress that I bought last time.
I told you to fix the clock by this morning. Why didn't you? It has been stuck at 5:53 for months already. Is it so difficult? And that dying bonsai tree in our bedroom. I've been telling you to get a new one since last month.
Sayang, you know how busy I am at work. And you know, how irregular my work timings are. Why not ask the helper to do it?
Please, you know that she's new and doesn't know how to fix the clock, of all things. You didn't even teach her.
Teach? Me? Sayang! These jobs are for her to learn and do by herself. If not, why did I even hire her for in the first place? Or why not you do it, Since you don't really have anything to do at home. And if you really want that tree, why not take a taxi down to the florist and get one yourself? I never really liked bonsai trees anyway.
These jobs are for you, man. Climbing up the ladder to fix the clock. I'm not gonna do it. And Tolong, the plant is so heavy. Don't expect me to carry it by myself. How about we go down to the florist together and pick one soon?
If you really want that tree, get it yourself. And if that clock bothers you so much, fix it yourself. Huh? I have better things to do at home than to argue with you over a clock and a tree. Hey, what do you actually do around at home, huh? Go out and play mahjong with Mabel, Lucy and Angie, then go for high tea with Catherine during the weekends? How about you make yourself useful at home for once?
So you think I'm not useful? I gave birth to a son for you, but you never cared about him. When I'm out on my mahjong or manicure sessions, it's only when Michael is at school. But where were you when Michael wanted family outings? Monday, Daddy is busy. Tuesday, Daddy is busy. Saturday, Daddy is still busy.
Use your brain, Saya. If I'm not working, how are you going to lead your Tai life? And how is Michael going to attend that elite preschool in Bukit Timah? You mean you want to send him to that kindergarten with that lightning logo on it? I won't trust the teachers there. And you? How will you be able to have a manicure and pedicure whenever you want and your weekly high tea sessions with your friends, huh?
All I ask is for some of your time. Sikit-sikit pun boleh. When was the last time we had a family dinner? When was the last time you brought Michael out? Look at Mabel. Her husband is the chairman of Tambusuk Holdings. But they still play golf together every weekend. Or at least spend some quality time.
Time? Then you should go and make full use of your time by learning how to fix that clock or getting that tree if you really, really want it, huh?
Who's at the door?
I asked some friends over.
You didn't ask me first.
I'm the man of the house. Why do I even need to ask you?
Better get that clock fixed after your friends have left. If not, you're sleeping in the living room tonight. Sakit hati. I'm going to the bedroom. You carry on showing off to your friends.
Don't do that, huh? Welcome! Welcome! Come on in, huh? Finally, you're here after missing so many years of my housewarmings. Huh, I'm sorry, huh? I know that my house is quite inconvenient to get to.
Oh, no, boss. But it's okay. When one has the heart to make a visit, he will definitely make an effort. Just like how you always strive for the best for the company, right?
That is true, Jason. By the way, how come there's only the two of you? I thought I invited your whole family along.
My mom is too weak to come by, so my sister-in-law had to stay at home to take care of her. Anyway, boss, where's your wife and kid?
Felicia is at MBS, yeah? Staycation with her mahjong kakis. And Michael, he's at my mom's place. Anyway, I'm so sorry to hear about your mom.
Thank you, boss. I hope my mom will...
I'm so sorry that she couldn't be part of this wonderful housewarming. Huh? Now, let me start the tour of Bukit Timah.
Bukit Timah?
Yes, Bukit Timah is my house, and my house is Bukit Timah.
Okay. Anyway, boss, this is my brother, John.
John.
Boss, I've been telling him how good a boss you've always been, and how much you like to welcome people into your house. Oh, wow. What a wide array of paintings you have.
Of course, and showing each and every visitor around the house is a must. Come, I collect paintings, yeah? You see this one here? This is from the Ming Dynasty. I bought it off at an auction. This one here, it's commissioned by Pablo Picasso. He says abstract art.
Then, what's this?
This was my son's first painting. He wanted me to put it up as part of my collection, so I didn't really have much of a choice. I also collect antique pottery. Over here, you see these vases? All porcelain and handmade. And the prints. Dragon prints to signify longevity, prosperity. What?
Wow, boss. Your house really look like a Chinese heritage museum.
Oh, you must be very rich, Bill.
Well, you can't spell rich without an I, can't you? Over here are paintings from the Ming Dynasty. Aren't they the prettiest things you've seen? Over there lies my collection of antique pottery with dragon prints for longevity. I'm not a rich guy, I'm just a swell guy. I just buy whatever I see. In that room is where I keep the Lamborghinis, beside the room for the Ferraris. On your right, you'll see that gelato machine. That was what I bought from Italy. Mimi? Mimi?
先生，这是你的猫咪。
这些不是我的猫咪，这些是我的招财猫。
对不起，sir. Sorry.
哎，等。I realize I haven't offered you any drinks. Drinks? Water?
It's okay, no thank you.
Really? Because drinking water from my house is like drinking straight from the Alps. My water is purified after boiling, huh? Mimi, bring 2 glasses of water. Nowadays, good Chinese maids are so hard to find. They only know how to waste your time.
Hey, forget it, boss. Tell me about those cats.
哎呀，你真有眼光了！我的招财猫会让我发大财。
Guy, you are a swell guy. I just like everything I see.
I'm not a rich guy, not everything is nice. I just happen to own 20 diamond rings.
Bill is great.
I'm every woman's dream.
Bill is great.
I have everything.
Bill is great.
Okay, I think you're right.
You're all I want to be.
Not just a rich guy, I am a swell guy. I just buy whatever I see. Everyone loves me, they want to be me. All of you got nothing on me. And so, this is my collection of Zhao Cai Mao.
Oh, boss, you really are Oriental, Chinese.
But not Chinese, huh? Singaporean Chinese.
Wait, aren't all of these like China Chinese?
I do have names for them, huh? This is Ah Heng. This is Ah Ong, and this is Ah Huat. And my favorite, Ah Wang. Doesn't it look like he has a low IQ?
Oh, boss, the one from the Hong Kong movies, right?
So smart, Jason. That is why you've been in my company for so long, huh? And sadly, we have come to the last part of the tour. You know, since my house has all these treasures, they need to be kept safe. And it is dangerous for Felicia to be alone when I'm out on my usual business trips. So, my house is updated with the latest voice recognition functions, huh? Unlock the door. Lock the door.
Wow, boss. That was really a fantastic tour of your house. It was rather eye-opening. Never have I stepped into such a wonderful house with such fancy furniture and decor.
But isn't your house better? I mean, at least your house has lifts, right? The sofa. Come. Oh, have a seat. This sofa is imported all the way from Mongolia. 100% silk. I heard that the worms there only eat organic leaves, huh?
There's inorganic leaves.
Boss, before I forget, I brought this document over because my client called me last minute and says I have to rush it out by tomorrow morning. So my brother and I can't stay for dinner.
Oh, Jason, didn't I tell you to put work aside after office hours? Huh? But good on you, huh? You've always been a diligent worker, delivering things whenever I ask for it. Jason, blow me away, huh?
Yes, boss, I'll blow you away.
What is it, darling?
Nothing, just go to bed.
There's clearly something. Since when do you shut me out? It's about your brother's boss, right?
That obvious.
That bad?
He was just so fucking arrogant the entire time we were there. You should see the amount of useless shit this Bill guy spends his money on. The money can well feed our family for generations. All we need right now is some money to save, Ma. I don't get it. Why is it so difficult for T to ask his boss for a loan?
We've been down this road before. You know how your brother is. He sees everything in black and white. I guess he just doesn't want to lose face in front of his boss. Can you really blame him?
Lily, are you seriously defending him right now?
I'm not.
Lose face? Is losing face more important than Ma's life?
That's not what I'm saying.
Then
at
what
all.
are you trying to say?
Listen to me. You saw how affected Ma was when you two argued during dinner that day. Do you really want to push her further?
Push her further. Do you remember how she used to be? Always joking around, making us laugh, caring for us. Even after Pa passed away. She was always so strong for us. And now when it's our turn, we can't even do that. I'm tired of living like this. Waiting for some fucking miracle to happen. I'm enough of a failure already.
I'm not.
How much?
John, I never thought of you as useless. I never thought of you anything less than my pride and joy. You are and will always be to me.
Ma, I don't know how to help you anymore.
You can't control everything, John.
I should, Ma. I should take care of you when you need me too.
You can take care of me by taking care of yourself. Yourself, your wife, and this family when
When what? Ma,
some things, my dear son, are meant to be. No matter what happens, none of this is your fault. Remember that. I will always be grateful for a son like you, and that will never change. 随天意吧.
Troy, don't say these kind of things. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna get through this like how we always do.
Yes. Yes, we will.
Darling, I know this entire situation is a mess, but there is really very little we can do now. So stop torturing yourself.
What did she mean?
Nothing. She just wants you to take care of yourself. That's all.
It's as if she
Hey,
managed.
let's just sleep, okay? What you need now is to rest. We are getting nowhere with this now.
Rest. Elaine, can you hear that? In this very moment, some rich guy who has a solution to all our problems is probably out there drinking a glass of champagne while Ma is choking on her own goddamn saliva.
And that is not your fault. At all. You think this world is fair? Look at all of us now. If you trust me, you will leave it aside for now.
You're right, darling.
If everything in the world were fair, there would be no crime, no law. Let it go, darling. We'll figure it out along the way. We always do. If not, what do you want to do? Steal from the rich people? Of course not, right?
Of course not. Thought fills my mind. It's just not right. Why does a mother need to go through any pain she does not deserve? Just one chance with this, I know I can change everything. If you raise me to love you, but I cannot save you, then what kind of son would I be? If you gave me just one chance with this, I know I can change everything. If you raise me to love you, but I cannot save you, then what kind of son would I be? Terrible! Husband robs mistress to pay for wife's cancer treatment. Singaporeans are just too stressed nowadays.
Fuck the government lah. Singaporeans are already so crazy in this cashless society, you know. Foreign talents, new citizens, more and more youngsters involved in stabbing, molesting cases also. I don't know what's happening to this country.
But this one is correct, right? I mean, he still cares for his wife, what?
Granted that he cares. But isn't there any other better solution? I mean, come on, there are so many options. And okay, if you want to kill, you should do a good job and make it clean. And of all places, Singapore, confirm get caught one.
But he did this for his wife. can forgive what, right? It's not like he robbed his best friend, right?
That's true lah. Hey, the mistress is rich eh. Robin Hood became a hero after he robbed from the rich, remember? Ah, rob from the rich. Maybe then we can reach society's widening income gap.
Okay, but I
teh
think...
o kosong, kopi gao siew dai, 2块2。
Thank you, thank you.
2块半 keep the change.
哎呦，你最好了，John，每次给我 tips 的。
哇
You think this one correct or wrong?
哈？什么 collect or long？
Husband robs mistress to pay for wife's cancer treatment.
哦，如果是你为我偷东西，那 of course collect 啦。
讲真的啦，Lu.
Of course long 啦。Like that steal from the mistress, the money is also 肮脏钱。If I'm the wife, I also don't want 啦。我的死掉算了。People must have polite one for。哎，我先去忙了，明天见。
So how? Correct or wrong?
Confirm correct one. Desperate times call for desperate measures. As they say, no risk, no gain. This guy be caught, but at the end of the day, he's still some sort of a hero. Hey, how's Auntie anyway? It's been a while since I last saw her come down to Tapao food.
She's getting weaker day by day. She's either reading the newspaper or watching TV. That's it. I don't even know where to get the money for her treatment. She's not even covered by insurance.
Ah, is that bad?
Yeah, that's why we need the money so that we can get a treatment ASAP. The longer we delay it, the smaller the chances of a recovery.
Hey, tell you what, why don't you go borrow money from Aho? You see his mee pok store, such a long queue every day. Confirm got money one. What about from Alu? I heard her husband is some old-time property agent. What about your family or relatives?
My relatives, my mom, she fought with them many years back. They're not even on talking terms anymore. Forget it. Aho and Alu, they're just hi-bye friends. You really think they'll lend me?
Yeah, you never try, you never know. As the man of the house, it's your responsibility to solve this issue. I mean, you cannot just depend on your younger brother or wife to raise all these funds, right? Come on lah, John, be a man.
Talk so much, you help me lah.
I'm a little tight, I just bought a new car, so need to pay off my monthly installments. Whatever it is, as long as you got the money, that's not matter where it comes from. There's so many options. I'm sure your construction friends also got some lobang for you, right? Come on, John, think, I think you're not stupid.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, I got to go for my RC meeting. Wait, I know what you're going to say again. I really dislike Singapore the way it's run, but I'm just doing all of this so that I can get my daughter into the top-notch primary school right opposite our house. A man's got to do what a man's got to do, even though it goes against his beliefs. Bye.
Bye. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, even if it goes against his beliefs.
So, the bank loan, how did it go?
Cannot. The bank won't lend us another loan.
Wasn't that what I said? But you insisted that
We've
you...
already hit the credit limit. The bank won't lend us any more money.
Precisely. Hey, wake up your idea. I try to give you suggestions, but you reject me flatly, thinking that you can solve it by yourself. Okay, great. Tell me, what is your brilliant idea?
They need us to convince them that we are able to pay them back.
Then maybe you should try a little harder. You know, look a little more desperate. Tell them that from birth till now, we've signed up for every plan they ever had. We are very loyal customers. It's your idea, right? I'm sure it'll work.
The bank already said no. What do you want me to do? Take a bar and rob them? Or even better, go borrow money from loan sharks and get interest rates we can't even pay back. Okay, fine. I'll listen, Jason. Tell me. I'm all ears.
Okay. Let us look through our contact list and see who might be potential people we can borrow from. Then we can call them out
That
individually.
won't work. If they know our family background, they won't lend us any money. They know we cannot pay them back. The bank already...
Shut up! You can go rob, steal, beg or borrow for all I care. You really think you're so smart? Sure, go ahead, smart Alec. Or shall I say, smart John. At the end of the day, you can be the one telling Ma that you helped her. You were the one that managed to raise funds for her medical expenses. And you are a better son.
You don't come and talk to me like that. I'm doing this for family. Let us live better lives. Help Ma get better.
Grow up! Whenever I try to lend a helping hand, you say I'm not good enough. Whenever I say I failed, you start pointing fingers and say I did wrong. When have you ever sat me down to have a proper discussion? Talk things out amicably and not raise your voice at me.
Jason, you don't know. I'm just
Correct! See, I don't know. I always don't know. Since you know everything, let me know when you found a solution to this issue. Or even better, let me know when you have solved it. I'm done.
You don't always give me this pattern. Don't know what to say and tell me you're done. Want to wipe your hands off this issue? Come on, man up. Fine. I'll show you how it's done and how it should be done. Just sit one corner, suck up to Ma. Thought everything is settled.
You said it. So I will not interfere. I'll just let your ego, pride, and manhood help you out of your situation. We will all be so proud because you settled everything by yourself. Maybe your experience in construction can help fix the wreckage that is our family now.
Hello? Yes, yes, wait for me, huh? Wait for me, babe. Oh my goodness, you know, huh? How much I've missed you. Stop driving me crazy, huh? I can't wait to rip off your clothes and do all sorts of kinky things towards you. Don't worry, huh? Yes, I'm sure they don't suspect a thing. The kid? Come on, he's too young to know anything. They think I'm out on an event, so the old hag is out playing mahjong. And guess what? She even brought the kid along. Exactly! How dumb is that, right? I don't even have to work, huh? The amount of money I have is enough for us to bathe in. I'll just throw some small change to appease them. Settle. Oh, no, baby. You know I can't resist you when you do just that, huh? I'm coming already.
Bastard. He's cheating on his wife. He doesn't deserve shit.
Oi! I have cameras all around at home and a silent alarm connected to my phone. Who do you think you are, you idiot? You? Aren't you Jason's brother? What? Who do you think you are? Huh? Coming in to try to rob me? And you didn't even bring shit! What do you expect me to do, huh? Just rob me like that? Without any equipment? What do you take me for? An idiot? You know what? I almost pity you too much to report you.
Report? No, please don't report me. I'm only doing this for my mother. My mother's sick.
Please don't report me. Please don't report me. I'm doing this for my mother. Pathetic! I'm calling the police now. You mama's boy.
Stop! Report me to the police. I expose your secret.
Secret? What secret?
No, you're cheating on your wife. You have a mistress, right? Heard you over the phone just now. On your way to meet her. Not so smart now, huh? If you report me, you're going down too.
Wait a moment, huh? Are you trying to blackmail me? Just when I thought you couldn't get any more pathetic. Huh? I have a long line of women who die just to be with me. They're all about the money these days. And money is one thing that I will never run out of. Huh? You would think I'm afraid to lose this one? If I lose her, I'll just pick up the next hot one. Come to think of it, I'm getting a little sick of her. And I shall change her soon. What do you think about that, huh? Just look at your stupid face. It's priceless! Call police to report break-in.
Dialing 999 to report break-in. ET at 3 minutes, counting down.
Now, you're screwed. You're just like your brother. I promoted everyone else in the company except him because he's such a goddamn pushover. He doesn't even have the balls to ask me for a raise. So why waste the promotion on him? And he wouldn't leave the company anyway. You'll be in jail while he'll be jobless. He was a waste of space, huh? Come to think of it, I should have fired him long ago.
Fire him. No, please don't fire him. There's nothing to do with this. I'll go. Send me to jail. Yes. With him gone, my family only has him for survive. You understand, right? My mom's sick. You understand, right? Please.
Fuck off! Guess you should have thought of all of that before coming here to rob me. I will gladly watch your family suffer. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
Hello? Hey Bill, my mahjong game is gonna end early and I'm coming home in around an hour. You know Mabel and Angie are going to Macau this weekend to gamble. I bet you they confirm lose money. Hey, but whatever. Tonight I'll cook your favorite kway chap. Come back home early, okay? Hey, Bill, are you listening to me? Hello? Is it you pick up the call and let me talk but you not listening? And you always do this, eh? Bill? I know you are there. If you still don't pick up, you can look forward to a scolding when I get back home. I'm your wife, hello you.
What have I done? I came here to steal. Take some money. It was supposed to be harmless. He's dead. I killed him. The police! He called the police! What if they send me to jail? What if they kill me? Ma. everything for Ma. I'm a good son. A good person. Nobody understands. Ma needs me. My family can't go on without me.
在敲打我窗？是谁在撩动琴弦？
Maybe that's a way
那
out.
一段被遗忘的时光，渐渐地回声戳我心坎。
On the night of 15 February 2020, famed billionaire Mr. Bill Sito Kui, founder of Kui Enterprise, was found dead in his bungalow in Bukit Timah. His family was out of the house when the murder happened, police reported. 35-year-old construction worker Mr. John Lim Kah Giok was arrested for breaking into the deceased house and is currently being investigated for any relations to the murder of the deceased. The accused, Mr. John Lim Kah Giok, had attempted to get away with the murder by framing the wife of the deceased, Felicia Kui, right before the police arrived at the scene. A trial in the Supreme Court has been scheduled and...
Is your name John Lim Kah Giok?
Yes.
Do you know why you are here?
Yes.
Is your occupation a construction worker at Ting Hiok Construction Private Limited?
Yes.
Are you married and live with your wife, your brother, and your mother?
Yes.
Do you know Mr. Bill Sito Kui?
Yes.
Is it true that your brother, Mr. Jason Lim Kah Fong, was under the employment of Mr. Bill Sito Kui?
Yes.
Did you kill Mr. Bill Sito Kui?
Yes.
Did you attempt to frame Mr. Kui's wife, Madam Felicia Kui, after you had committed the murder?
Yes.
Were you aware that Mr. and Mrs. Kui had a 5-year-old son?
Yes.
Do you think what you did was wrong?
Yes.
You are reminded to be truthful. Once again, do you think you were wrong to murder and then frame?
Yes.
The lie detector states that you are lying. If you refuse to cooperate, you will only implicate yourself further. For the last time, do you think you were wrong to murder and then frame?
No.
Do you think that your actions were justified?
Yes.
Are you aware that you have broken the law, Mr. Lim?
Yes.
Are you aware that because of your actions, you have left a wife husbandless and a child fatherless?
I don't care.
You are reminded to give binary responses.
Fuck your binary responses! I think life is always binary. I think decisions are always binary. Yes, I committed a crime. I attempted to steal. I accidentally killed someone. But I had my reasons. My mother is sick. If I had to choose between her and a total stranger, of course I choose my mother!
Mr. Lim, you...
Yes! I tried to frame the wife. So fucking what? Is that supposed to make me feel like shit? Of course it doesn't. Why should I give a damn about a total stranger's life? My mother needs me. My family needs me. If I go to jail, they won't survive. I saw opportunity. I took it. Can you really blame me for that? I'm a family man. Protecting my family is my priority. My job! Whatever it takes to stick to it.
For the last time!
Yes, they lost the guy. It's unfair to them. I know. But is it fair that my mother is sick? What did she ever do wrong? Is it fair that we can't afford to pay her medical bills? I'll tell you. No, it's not. Life is fucking unfair to begin with. If I have to deal with it, shouldn't they as well? Besides, they're dirt rich. Jesus buy her way out of the crime. Even better, she just buy herself a new husband. I'm scared. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck your system. Preying on the poor who's benefiting the rich. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all this! Ah! 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 Ah!
This is all my fault. John is a good man and now he's in prison because of me. He would have never done it if I didn't put that stupid idea in his head in the first place. I didn't mean to. I didn't know. Why is this happening to John? To us? Haven't we suffered enough? 别再想了。
How can you seriously be blaming yourself for this mess? He was the one who did it. He killed Bill. I just can't believe we had a murderer in this family the whole time, and none of us realized. We even shared meals with him, for God's sake. It disgusts me to even think about it now. But I guess I shouldn't be all that surprised. He was always so temperamental. I suppose it was only a matter of time before he snapped back. Just be glad it wasn't you.
Are you serious? Your brother, he would never. I just can't believe
A
that.
25-year-old construction worker, John Lim Kar-gyok, was arrested by police for the alleged murder of high-profile entrepreneur Mr. Bill Sito Kui. Upon police discovery of Mr. Kui's bloodied body, he was rushed to the hospital but pronounced dead upon arrival. Still can't believe it.
Jason, don't talk about your God like that. He's a good man. John, he is a good man. He had to have his reasons for doing this. If not, I wouldn't know what to believe anymore.
What don't you understand? Murder is murder!
The of local business tycoon, Mr. Bill Sito Kui, has shocked the market, causing stocks for Kui Enterprise to fall.
I can't believe that man. To frame me for my husband's murder. How sick do you have to be? Thank God he got caught. If not, what would have happened to Michael? Losing a father has been tough enough on him. Every day he still asks me, where is Daddy? Is he working? He's only 5. How can I bear to tell him that his father is dead? If I had known this was going to happen, I wouldn't have bothered you so much to fix that stupid clock. Or to replace that dying bonsai tree. Even though he was dying, I guess he outlived you after all. And now he's gone and left me with all this stuff to sort through. He never fails to give me more work. Really. Back then, he used to write me all these love letters. Well, thanks for being my rock. I know I'm not a rich guy, but I promise I'll make it big one day. then I'll buy the whole of Bukit Timah. Because my sayang deserves only the best. That's why you're with me, right? Classic Bill. Always bragging and boasting. But I guess he did it. He bought me the whole of Bukit Timah. And he even got me to say yes to his proposal, even though it took him years and years of asking. A ring from Timothy and Co. Was bought the day before he died. But our anniversary wasn't due for another half a year. I guess he did have a sweet side to him, always buying me the best fur coats and diamond rings. Look, he even got it engraved. To the rock in my life. Bill X. Bill X Veronica? Who the fuck?
Can you guys open your eyes? He's a murderer! A murderer! And you're still on his side?
He made a mistake, but he's still my son.
Your son.
Think
your
of
son.
all that he's done.
Exactly! Think of what he's done! He's a murderer!
Your brother. My husband.
A killer!
So filial. Self-sacrificial.
A criminal!
A good man. A family man.
Family like that is no family of
I
mine!
should have given that bastard so much credit. I can't believe he was cheating on me. I was stupid. To think that we could save our marriage, make things right when they were wrong for so many years. But it wasn't entirely his fault. I guess somewhere along the way, we just stopped being a happy family. And I stopped trying to. There's no point crying about it now. What's done is done. But there are still some things yet to be set in stone. I won't forgive him for cheating on me. But I won't be able to forgive myself if I let that man get away scot-free for what he did to Bill. For what he did to my son's father. I will get justice for his loss. And I'll get justice for mine. Then I can finally move on. And be happy. I haven't been happy in a long time. Won't you worry, my dear? I will always be near. You will never be lost as long as I'm here. Rest in peace now, my dear. There is nothing to fear. You will never be lost as long as I'm just a thought, just some words. Why did you have to listen? Now you're not here now. Is this all my fault? You gave me Mon frère, my dear, rest well, my dear. There is nothing to fear. I'm here.
How was your day, Ma?
Same old.
Work was busy today. There's going to be an election with all the major partners to determine who will take boss's place. Ma, someday I will take over the company, okay? Everyone will realize I'm actually very valuable.
Your brother's hearing's tomorrow, right?
Yes,
What time?
3 p.m.
Okay.
Are you even listening? What? Just because John messed up and isn't here anymore, this family cannot function.
There's still hope for your brother.
How about there's still hope for you, Jason? Although your brother messed up, you can still move on from this whole mess and make an honest and successful living just as you always have.
What are you on about, Jason?
It was always about him to you, never me.
Stop comparing.
Comparing? Are you blind? Which part of how messed up John is do you not see?
I am far from blind. I've always been clear when it comes to you and your brother. He did not intend to do what he did.
John, the person that you raised to be your pride and joy, that John is dead. And in his place is a cold-blooded murderer.
Murderer or not, you as his brother should still take his side.
Then I'm wrong. You're not blind. You have double vision.
You're not thinking clearly.
Oh, I'm not thinking clearly. Do you think John was thinking clearly then? When he cracked my boss's head open and tried to frame someone else for it.
你这个不孝子! My only regret is that I didn't teach you to be a better brother. You have no idea what John has done for you.
No, I really
If
don't.
not for him, you wouldn't have made it to university.
What?
He gave up his chance for you.
Bullshit. He
When your
left.
father passed away, we were in serious financial trouble. I could only afford to send one of you to university. John gave up his chance so that you could go. Then he made me promise not to tell you.
Why am I only hearing about this now?
He made me
Then you
promise.
should go to jail for him!
What?
Just... I don't know. I don't know anymore. I didn't ask for any of this. I would have said no if my opinion was even considered.
You were too young.
Then when will I be old enough?
When you grow up. I know that our family is a huge mess right now, and I understand that you're angry. But nothing will change the fact that you and your brother will always be my children. I don't have much time left. And all I want is to see the two of you love each other again.
I don't see how that could ever happen.
You don't see, or you don't want to.
Things were this way. I always tried my best, all on my own. I'm always living in your shadow. Couldn't break out, it's not enough. What am I supposed to do? I'm nothing but a broken piece of the shattered family. How can I go on when I'm alone? It was always him, never me. Ma, I wish that you could see. Please wake up from your bad dream. Don't you know it's hard for me too, living a lie I never knew. But I wish I had known.
Sorry for this mess. I didn't know that you always felt this way. Your mom had never meant to hurt you. It's always been for your own good. There is nothing else I could have done. It's just so quiet now at home. It doesn't feel the same now that you're not here anymore. To you I've left so much unsaid. Please let me take your place instead. I'd rather live in chaos than in this silence.
I should have known that you only looked at only ever saw his glory. I'm sorry, Ma, I'm still here, the failure of our story. So he gave up all that he had, and now his life's looking bad. So what time's up now? He messed up, and you'll never see him again like that.
I'm just another broken piece of the shattered family. How can I build this home when it's all my fault? It was always me, never you. Boys, I wish that you could see. Wake me up from this bad dream. Don't you know that it's hard for me to try to live the best I could? But my best, it just wasn't enough.
Year after year, I've always been here, never left you or disappeared. You never see all the stress of me. I've taken it silent through my tears. I'm in chains beneath your lies, the pain's insane. I'd rather die than silence behind your eyes. For once, why was I on your mind?
I wish I could turn back the time before we went on our own ways. You both should be here. I wish I had more time with you. Rewrite this tragic story because I don't like how it ends. It was all for you, never me.
Ma, I wish that you could see. Please wake up from your bad dream.
I'm out of time, but I want to help you too. Trying to live the best you could. Even if it's the last thing I do.
How could this have happened? I did everything right. I was a filial son, a loving husband, a good brother. I did everything right. Didn't I? How did I end up in this mess? My brother won't even talk to me. My mother, she'll be so disappointed to see me the way I am. I threw away everything she ever taught me in trying to save her. Why was I so blind? I gave up everything for my family.
Maybe you gave a little bit too much.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Tell me.
Well, when was the last time you did something for yourself?
What are you talking about?
Go on. You know, you remind me of myself when I first got here. Angry, confused. Seems kind of unfair, right? You do all these great things in life, but all it takes is that one moment for them to define you, label you, criminal, killer. Why should I be the one in here when he said my wife? Yeah, sure, I did kill a man. But who's to say he didn't have it coming?
You're sick in the head.
Aren't you too? After all, you are stuck in here with me. Heard you blame it on the wife too. If anything, you're sicker.
Shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm different from
How
you.
are you different?
I did this for my mother.
And I tried to save my marriage! But look where you both are now. In prison. My marriage has failed. And with you stuck in here, I'm pretty sure your mother's heart will...
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! You don't know what the hell you're talking about!
Don't have to get so worked up. We all die someday. Nobody can escape death. Not me. Not you. Not even Ma! It's just a matter of time. We've just got a fast pass on death, that's all. Like at Disneyland.
Insane, you know that.
Hey! Maybe I am. But then again, maybe so are you. They must have put us both in here for a reason, right? Death all that bad. And look, I even got a free meal. Score!
Shut up
Bro, you what? Kill me? I don't doubt it. Once a killer, always a killer. As they say.
No.
Sure. And I am the Queen of England. I say, oh, chap, would you fancy a spot of tea? Look, I'm only saying this because you remind me of myself. You can't choose not to die, but at least you can choose to die happy. There's always another way of looking at a situation. No matter how bad it seems. Try it. It'll do you some good. Oh, come on. Don't give me that silent treatment. Shouldn't you be angry at the people who actually put you in here? Please. Think harder!
Bill's family.
Oh, so close. Just one word off.
My family.
Bingo! And we have a winner!
What?
Come on. You know deep down it's true!
I love my family. I did this for them.
Exactly! And look where that got you.
4029.
Oh, looks like it's time for me to go. I don't suppose I'll be seeing you again.
Enough chit chat. The executioner's waiting.
Alright, I'm going! Come in, Samsung! I don't have much time anyway! Hey, you're a good kid. It's still not too late for you. I don't think. But if it is, I guess I'll see you on the other side, yeah? Tell me, would you like a mariachi band at your welcome? Or would that be too flashy?
I don't die yet! So many things I want to do. I haven't done. I haven't had a kid yet. I haven't lived my life. I haven't seen the world. Ma needs me. My family needs me. Everything I've done for them. When's it gonna be my turn to live? I wanna live. Please. I wanna live. Please. Please. It was 5:53 on the clock that day, the day that I was caught. It was 5:53 on the clock that day, the day his heart stopped. It was 5:53, 5:53, 5:53 on the clock. It was 5:53 on the clock that day, the day my life stopped. I don't see where I've gone wrong. What's wrong with framing her? I do what I must for the ones I love. So forgive me, I put them first. Heat of the moment, yes, that is all it was. No other reason, no other cause. You cannot judge me for what I've done. It was 5:53, 5:53, 5:53 on the clock. I don't see where I'm wrong. It's more than what you see. I did not kill for the thrills of it. Something came over me. It's more than what you know. My heart is nothing more. Who can take care of the ones I love? This I never know.
My health, my problem.
And I did it to save my marriage.
Men's hospital. What a men's
Settle it yourself!
What would you do? Excuse me, men's hospital. What a men's hospital.
It's not.
My son is a murderer. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Where's my family now?
Welcome to the court hearing of John Lim Kah Gyok. He is charged with culpable homicide, section 299 of the Penal Code. He now takes the stand. Here are the facts of his case. On the night of 15 February 2020, the defendant entered Bill's house, herein known as the plaintiff. The defendant entered the house with the intention of robbery. CCTV footage showed Bill approaching the defendant, trying to stop him. The defendant then took an ornament from the house and hit Bill on the head, causing him to collapse and die of a concussion. As our defendant did not engage a lawyer, may we have him read out his mitigating letter.
Your Honor, friends and family members, it is with deep regret that I have committed such a crime. And yes, I agree that I should face the consequences. Deeply sorry to Ma, my wife, my brother.
Then what about my son and me? Bill's siblings, his father, who's also aging. I once had a complete family too, and you destroyed it just like that. Don't come and tell me you empathize.
Silence!
Family? What about my family? It's also in shambles.
Silence! The defendant will continue to read his mitigating letter.
He was cheating on his wife.
Repeat yourself clearly and precisely.
Bill Sito Kui was cheating on his wife. I heard him. I asked him. He confessed. He was cheating on his wife.
You can't.
Silence! You will remain relevant to this case. You will continue to read your mitigating letter. And no interruptions from this point onwards.
As my mitigating factors, I firstly would like to say, if I face life imprisonment, I leave behind a wife, my mother, and sibling. I have an elderly mother that I need to take care of. My wife, she's earning a meager sum of $800 per month. Which is not sufficient to support my family. I've also been a very close-knit family. my absence will be very much felt by my dear family members. Therefore, I humbly ask your honor to reconsider my charges. Give me a lighter sentence.
According to the law, we need to deal with cases accordingly and closely, following the judicial structure. I must not and cannot grant you a lighter sentence just because of your pitiful state. Amongst many factors, I also have to consider the state of the affairs of the wife of the deceased. How have your actions affected them adversely? You too removed a fatherly figure from their home. I will need to relook at the facts of this case. We will now proceed with a half-an-hour recess.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Shame on you.
You are disgusting. Does this make you feel any better?
Me? What has been said has been said. What has been done has been done. Take a look at yourselves. We are hanging out on one widow. Yes, it does make me feel better. Thanks for your concern.
Stop this. Stop this madness. Haven't we all suffered enough?
Stop this. Bring my fucking husband back. Or better still, turn back the time and be a more responsible mother. Maybe then you wouldn't have to live the rest of your numbered days knowing that you gave birth to a murderer.
Don't talk to my mother-in-law this way. Jason, say something. What's wrong with you? You can't even defend your own mother.
Sometimes, I don't even know whether she's my mother or just John's.
What kind of mother are you even?
One who loves her children.
Loves her children. You have one son on trial for murder, and the other is standing here in outright defiance of you. Take a look at your family. What has your love achieved?
You have no right to talk to my family like that.
I have no rights. Let's talk about rights then. Do you really think that your husband should get away with all the shit he has done?
Yes, my husband, he's a good man.
This war has gone mad. We are going around in circles.
Listen, whatever it is, just let the judge decide. Things have already gotten too far.
That's easy for you to say. How do you think I feel leaving this case in the hands of people I don't even know? Do the people in the jury even empathize with my situation? Do they know how I felt when I saw my husband's lifeless body just lying there? Or have they all lost someone they love to even understand how this emptiness feels? Or is my husband just yet another case for the judge to go through? Another statistic to remove from this world's population? Another man they can simply decide to forget about at the end of the day?
But what else can you do about this situation? Nothing.
Exactly. Nothing.
Then leave us alone. Fight for your own cause and we will fight for ours.
Yes, I will continue to fight for justice for my husband, even if I have to go against the entire PT party in court. And an old hag here, coughing her lungs out to gain sympathy. I cannot reason with you all.
We are not trying to reason with you either.
Yes, you couldn't even if you wanted to. You lose. Oh,
Like how you lost your husband. Watch out, I'm warning you. This whole time, you've just been finding fault with us. We both lost loved ones. I'm sorry for your loss as well, but I'm sick of you defaming my husband. What's done is done. Do not downplay our sorrow just for your own selfish needs.
my selfish needs?
Yes, selfish. Don't pretend that your husband was some saint. We all heard what John said just now in court, and we all saw your face. You weren't shocked. You were ashamed.
You knew he was unfaithful to you this whole time! I didn't see you knew! Didn't you? At least my husband never ever changed. He was still a good husband to me. I truly loved him. And there was a time he loved me too. The man I love is now in chains. I lost my husband when the man you love killed him. You lost your husband when he stopped loving you.
Enough!
So fucking tired. Tired of feeling this way. Tired of feeling alone. Tired of feeling attacked. You all wouldn't understand this. This whole situation. How does anyone even deal with it? I love my husband. You think I don't ask myself exactly when I stop being enough for him?
You asked me what kind of mother I am. And I probably seem like a failure to you. I accept that. Neither will I try to argue against facts. So yes, for whatever reason, my son did kill your husband. And our family will forever be in your debt because of it.
Ma!
Listen to me. I'm a mother who had to raise 2 kids by herself. I'm a mother whose days are numbered because of an illness my whole family tried to help me solve, yet tore each other apart as a result. You're right. I haven't been a good mother. 孩子做错了事，是我没有教好，责任我会承担。I'm a mother who, despite seeing her whole world fall apart, is still standing here. And it may not seem like it, but I recognize that you are as well. And I respect you for that. Jason, I know that you think I'm biased towards your brother. I know you think I don't fight for you sometimes. Maybe I don't show you how much I love you, and that is my fault. Sorry, Jason. Please forgive me. I just hope by some miracle someday all of us can find peace.
Does anyone ever?
I, having been appointed to the office of Chief Justice, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge my judicial duties and I will do right to all manner of people after the laws and usages of the Republic of Singapore, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, to the best of my ability, and will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Singapore.
So, my dear boy, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to put bad people in jail and help good people, Mother.
Do you think you can decide what's good and bad?
Yes, Mother. A bad person is someone who hurts other people, and a good person is someone who helps other people.
It's more complicated than that, son.
Why, Mother?
You will learn someday. Maybe if you become a judge. Chief Justice Jude.
What's a judge, Mother?
Well, it's someone who makes the world a better place. But it's not easy to get there, and it's a huge responsibility. So you really have to work extra hard and be a really good person.
Okay, Mother. I will.
What has become of me? What happened to that little boy that wanted to make a difference? Make the world a better place? 6 years of law school and 15 years practicing law. When did that boy disappear? Where do I draw the line between my own morals, my own conscience, and the written law? Who am I to judge the fate of another man? I am a sinner too. I play God every day when I wear that robe and I hold this gavel in my hand. Whole families make and break with just one word of my mouth and a signature of my pen. My conscience is not clear. Hasn't been clear. 15 years. Years of law school and 15 years of singing the blues. And here comes another man seeking repent with innocent blood on his hand. Every medal I have in another man. How many more sick so I must condemn with this bloody hammer in my hand? So these lives depend on the stroke of this hand. How many sentences till I see the end? Oh, it's time to kill again. Facing the law is absolute, which gives us the power to prosecute. But who am I to judge a helpless man whose life has dealt him a losing hand? Cause all these lives depend on the stroke of this hand. How many sentences till I see the end? Oh, it's time to kill a man.
Welcome to the second and final round of court hearing for this case. John Lim Kah Gyok is charged with culpable homicide, section 299 of the Penal Code. He now takes the stand. But now, you get to decide. You have heard what all of us had to say, think, and feel. You now know what this state's law stands for. For today's court hearing, I will not be making that decision. John's life and fate will be in your hands. You have two options. John will either face life imprisonment or a death sentence. Please pay close attention to the following instructions. Upon entry into this courtroom, you have been given a piece of paper. This paper has two sides, one patterned and one plain. Should you choose to sentence John with life imprisonment, crush the paper into a patterned ball, like so. Should you choose to give John the death sentence, crush the paper into a plain ball, like so. Please make this decision as individuals and avoid discussion. You have 30 seconds to decide, starting now. Please vote. Time is up, and so is the defendant's. We will now collate your votes. Please pass your vote to the front row. Thank you for voting. We will hear of the sentence shortly.
John Lim Kar-gyok, as this might potentially be your last meal, we specially prepared what you requested for. Your mother's home-cooked Teochew porridge. Enjoy.
The defendant, John Lim Kar-gyok, will face the death sentence. That will be all.
Society's fucked. I did nothing wrong. I killed because I wanted to save a life. I've been thinking. No one should get to decide what happens to another person. I killed Bill. And get his wife to kill me then. Funny, eh? All about justice. What can punishment bring about? He's dead. Dead. There's nothing anyone can do or should do. Move on. Yeah, maybe. Move on. How am I going to move on like this? Using my life. Yours now.
Into the good and the bad.
The rich and the poor.
The successes and the failures.
We often forget
That every single person
we pass on the street
from the moment we wake
To the moment we sleep.
has a story.
There are those among us
Who have done things we are not proud
We
of.
are not proud of.
We are not proud of.
That we hate.
There are those among us
Who have said things we did not mean.
we did not mean.
We did not mean.
Done things we did not
We
intend.
did not intend.
We did not intend to have done.
Live lives we are not entirely proud of.
You could
The
celebrate
greatest person in this world.
And not begin to understand.
The chaos that lies within.
You could condemn
The cruelest person in this world.
And not begin to understand the love in their heart.
The faces of everyone we see.
Are veils hiding truth.
Far beyond words. Far beyond voice.
The next time you look at someone,
And think you got them figured out.
figure out. Take a step back.
Think again.
Hi, we have come to the end of Double Vision. We hope you have enjoyed our performance. We will now invite our various portfolio on stage and introduce our members to you.
So, firstly, enduring long nights of training in acting and voice to live out this spectacular performance, we have our cast member. Playing John, we have Andrew. Playing Jason, we have Jackson. Playing Ma, we have Tammy. Playing Elaine, we have Dana. Playing Felicia, we have Charlene. Playing Bill, we have Leonard. Playing the judge, we have Ignatius. Playing the neighbor, we have Yijie. Playing the inmate, we have Theodore. Playing the warden, we have Darren. Playing the coffee shop auntie, we have Juntian. And finally, playing Minnie the maid, we have James.
Without them, this show will not be possible. We have our sets and props team: Junyu, Wei Xuan, Bella, Yuan Hui, Hui Shi, Angel, Yongqing, Harry, Yijie.
Next, our beautifully designed lights and timely sounds will not be so apt and effective if not for lights and sounds. Presenting Leonard, Axel, and Jiajun.
It's every woman's nightmare!
Next, the reason for the glow from our cast skin and the realism of their clothing. We have our costume and makeup team: me, Chachi, Claire, Kavina, Andrew, and Jasmine.
Next, the reason our cast and crew are so on point in their entries, exits, and positioning, and the indispensable partners to the directors. We have our stage managers: Leonard, Brian, James, and Nigel.
The reason for our aesthetic posters, brochures, videos, and social media posts. We have our artistic publications and publicity team: Hui Lei, Bei, Juntian, and Yawen.
Next, the refined nature of our cast voice and emotions through vocalization in theatre and sing would not have been possible if not for our vocal trainers, Sean and Vanessa.
Whose creativity and flair gave birth to the intricately spectacular tracks you have heard throughout the show, from start to end, including the one you hear now. We have our music directors: Sean, Yongqing, Norman, Paris, and Calvin.
Next, our very own Tyson Ye, without whom we would not have gained the sponsorships and financial wisdom to make all this possible. Presenting our financial controller, Yongqing.
The brain and brilliance behind this
entire original production. From writing the script and tirelessly directing the cast and crew to bring forth the magnificent that is Double Vision. We have our directors, Sean, Leonard, and Hui Lei.
Last but not least, the leaders who led this production to fruition and overcame countless ups and downs from various unforeseen circumstances to make this show possible. We have our ex-official, Yao Wen, our producer, Jia Qi, and myself, Qi.
Our heartfelt thanks to the following organizations for making our production possible: Dorothy Chong Memorial Fund and NTU Hall 5.
And of course, to you, our audience, wonderful audience, thank you for all your support to all QB members who are staying on stage today. We have sincerely hope that you guys have enjoyed the show and bring back a memorable experience. With that, we wish you a wonderful night and a lovely conclusion to QB27. This memorable experience, we would like to take a photo with our audience. So can all our QP members just go to the front so that we can take a photo of you guys and the audience together. Alright, look over here first. 3, 2, 1, cheese! Okay, thank you. For the next section, we would like to bring you guys outside at the foyer to take photo shot with our crew and cast.